Live.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
We're here. You're here.
It's us.
Woohoo!
By the skin of our teeth.
Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for popping in.
Tuning in. Yep.
We are.
Today, I got to say, today, setting up was rife with problems today. I don't know what it is about today.
That's so half hour ago, Jimmy.
And then my head hurts a little bit. It's just, I think it's the weather. I think it's the weather.
You do? Well, we're having strange weather. Now, it's warm today, but it was supposed to be an ice storm.
Well, it was an ice storm earlier. So I don't know if the pressure's changing, so my head kind of hurts. And all the equipment was messing up. And,
he has a thing about barometric pressure.
Sorry, I don't mean to moan, but...
there it is.
But there it is. I feel like people are my friends, so...
All right. Well, let's start off with some singing, Jimmy.
Well, we're just going to get right into it?
We're going to do it. We're just going to begin.
What are we going to do?
We're going to start with a familiar song that will help you get your bearings. That's what I think is needed. Vicky is here. Hello. No video, but you can hear us. No picture, no picture, no picture.
Yeah, see, I told you.
I know what's going on. Hold on. That's me. That's all me.
You had one job. There you go. You had one job.
Here we are. That was my fancy screen overlay.
Yeah,
I was trying to invite conversation, and then I forgot I put it up.
See, now things aren't as easy as they look.
It's all these buttons. Yeah.
Oh, wait, we don't want that on there.
So hi, here we are. You see we've made some improvements to the Rockin Tone studio. We now have a blue glow.
We have a blue glow.
And a fitness ball in the corner just in case somebody gets the urge to do some crunches.
And a bird feeder up there above my head. I can tell you that...
and today we have the fireplace on.
Yeah, it's a little chilly down here. Things look and sound better over on YouTube. So I don't know if you're watching on the Facebook, you might want to go to YouTube, my channel or Tracy's channel. And if you do go there, make sure you give us a like, maybe even subscribe. Because actually the video stream has better quality, better clarity the more patron, or what do you call them, subscribers that you have. So.
Or viewers, right?
Or viewers too, yeah. Ron
Greitzer's in the house. Harry Neidick is here. Joe Holtzman, Rebecca Bailey, Michael Nash.
Excellent.
Dan is here. Dan Unger. He was first in the house today. Thank you, Dan.
A dubious honor.
David is here. Alice is here. Alex is here. Hey, Alex. Nice to see you.
Everybody's here. All the cool kids.
All the cool kids are here. Hey, Kathy McCabe's here. Hey, Kath. How you doing? I was thinking about you.
All right.
Shall we play, Jimmy?
Let's try this.
All right.
See what happens.
Hannah's here. Yay. That means the kitties are here, too. Richard Perkins is here. It's like Romper Room. I feel like I need one of those.
starting to sound that way.
Welcome, everybody. Aunt Bonnie's here. She's cool. Yes, she is.
Oh, we should tell everybody what we're doing today. We're doing whatever we want.
We're doing whatever we want today. We were going to do another Friends and Family, but turns out Jim had friends and family in town, and I'm putting it all on you because I don't have any friends or family.
It's not like you were calling up saying, hey, we better rehearse.
I know.
You were busy. We were busy. It's a busy time of year.
Yeah, his son was home from college, so for like 3 weeks. Yeah. So they had a lot of gatherings.
Yeah, sad when he leaves.
So hi, Summer. Thanks for joining us. All right, you ready, Jimmy?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Go. It is rain, it is age, it is poison, supplication, the
Yeah.
Rockin' Jimmy.
Something wrong with my delay. Hang on.
Oh, something wrong with his delay. There's a short delay because of his delay. Ron, that was for you. To check out online. I don't always do it, but when Greitzer's in the house, I have to. It's just how it is. B-Rai is here.
B-Rai.
Woo!
Oh my God, Cape Cod in the house.
Cape Cod's in the house. Jeffrey Dorsch is here. Welcome, Jeff. Thanks for coming. Everybody's here. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas if you celebrate.
Yeah. So, as always, let us know how it sounds and how it looks and all that stuff.
Michael Galassi is here. Hello, Michael. Murphy Silva. I know. So on my Patreon this week, Jim and I had to record a song for an event that's coming up called A Love Song for Hal, which is a benefit for my friend and fellow musician Hal Walker, who's suffering from chronic fatigue syndrome. He got slammed by it this year, went from turning cartwheels in the lawn to bedridden, wheelchair, can't walk, can't even play his instruments in the span of just like weeks. And so there's going to be this huge benefit on January 7th, and so we recorded a video for that. And my cat, Pickles, formerly known as Murphy, just kept walking through the set. She just kept, and Jim Henry kept cracking up. So on Patreon, we did a little outtakes video of all the ways Pickles interrupted the shoot, which was, I thought it was funny.
It was pretty funny. There's a lot of swearing going on.
Well,
some of it's so bad we couldn't even include it in the video.
yeah, we did have to do some editing.
I have to get an X rating for that. But it's just R now.
It was completely inappropriate. But Pickles, she's come a long way, this cat that nobody could touch at the shelter for 7 months, and now she just can't not be around the music. She's just like, hey, something's happening in here. So it's very cute. But what you got for us, Jimmy?
Well, let's do...
Hey, Carolyn, thanks for coming. Oh, Cape Cod, Bob Weiser's in the house, too.
All right,
Woo.
Cape Cod.
Cape Cod double.
Must be a slow day down on the Cape today. Well, let's do one. Speaking of Patreon, this is one a song that I wrote with my pal Abby Gardner, and we actually did a little video of it that we put on our Patreons, and it's also on Facebook. But it's a great video. But this is a fun song that we wrote, and this one's called "Since You've Been Gone." When I said to you, my darling, that I'll never settle down, it's just too much fun to have from dusk till dawn. You 180 on your high heels, 'cause you don't suffer fools or cons. Now the only thing to eat is crow since you've been gone. Well, since you've been gone, my mind is drifting, and everything's all wrong. The fog, it just ain't lifting. The cows won't come home, sheep won't count, birds won't sing their song. I'm a dog without a bone since you've been gone. Well, my friends say just forget her, she ain't worth a hill of beans. Enjoy this unencumbered view while you move on. But it's hard to see the future from this pile I'm sitting on. You know those beans look pretty good since you've been gone. Well, since you've been gone, my mind is drifting, and everything's all wrong. Well, the fog, it just ain't lifting. Well, my hens won't lay, my cock won't crow, and little doggies don't get along. I'm a dog without a bone since you've been gone. All right, tear it up, Tracy. All right, over here to me. take me back, I promise. I'm honor, I'll behave, I'll fold the laundry, wash the dishes, cut the lawn. I'll hold your purse when I take you shopping. I'll even do lunch with your mom. I've learned to sing a different tune since you've been gone. Everybody, since you've been gone, my mind is drifting and everything's all wrong. Well, the fog, it just ain't lifting. The cows won't come home, sheep won't count, hens won't lay, cock won't crow, pigs won't oink, horse won't neigh, and my lovebirds don't get along. I'm just a dog without a bone since you've been gone. That's a fun one.
That is a fun one. All right.
That's it. That's all the energy I got for the day.
David and Leanie are in the house from Florida. Are you guys in Florida? Yeah, they're in Florida.
Yep.
Snowbirds.
Sarah's in the house.
Sarah's in the house. Sarah said it wasn't sounding good on her YouTube.
Huh,
So
okay.
she switched over to Facebook.
Well, hopefully it sounds good for you there.
Thanks, Lynn. I'm glad you liked Shadows of Evangeline. That was a Dave Carter song, the one we started off with. Let's see here.
What do you got?
Let's see here. Well, I think I want to do a Kevin Welch song. Kevin Welch. Yeah. We used to play this one all the time.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. Hey, Janice is in the house. Hey, Janice. She's getting some chop on Facebook, so I don't know what to say. I
Some
don't know.
chop?
Yeah, well, it's like I take that to mean it's glitchy, glitch.
Well, unless everybody's getting the same glitch, then it's
It's
an
you.
it's an individual. It's an individual problem.
It's not us.
Yeah.
I think we have a thing that monitors our feed, and it looks like it's steady. So, but you'll let us know. Hey, Dave is in the house. Happy belated birthday.
All right.
If I had wings on these boot heels, I wouldn't need these earthbound wheels. I would rise up over these frozen fields, 'cause I'm a one-way rider. There comes a time, oh, Kevin Welch, One Way Rider, just for you, T-Dub. I saw
T-Dub.
you. I saw you.
He snuck in. He's
He's excuse me, sorry, excuse me, he's coming through.
back of the.
You're that guy with the middle seat after the show starts.
Right, and then he's the one who asks all the questions.
That's right. What else did they play? Welcome, my friend. Hey, Robin's in the house. Robin, you didn't set a reminder. Gary's here. Thanks for coming, Gary. So people are showing up a little late.
Well, that's fine.
It's like 20 minutes late.
That's fine.
That's all
They,
good.
you know, they can go back and watch the beginning.
Or not. Just enjoy it now.
Yeah, people were reporting some glitches, but I don't know if
I
they're.
know, we're not seeing them here.
If it's not consistent across, unless everybody's seeing them, then it's a private matter.
It's a private matter. Dan is asking if I'm going to do any of my 24 songs that I wrote this year. And indeed I am, Dan. Indeed I am. Hey, Linda's here. Hi, Linda. Thanks for joining us. We're feeling good today. We did not get an ice storm. That is some excellent news in these parts. Woodburn says it's glitching on Facebook, but not on YouTube.
Right, so that means it's a problem with Facebook.
One of many.
Yeah, right.
All right, shall we? Hey, Ruth.
Ruth is glitch-free. No
And
glitching on anything
And
on
Ruth is in
YouTube.
her car, so.
Yeah, right. Hey, Linda. All right, man. Everybody's showing up now. That's good. All right, so we're gonna do.
Let's keep singing.
Let's keep singing. This one is one of my favorite Steve Earle songs of all time, and we haven't played this in a long time, so let's give it a try. Let's see. I'm gonna need more electric guitar. Well, I remember holding on to you, all them long and lonely nights I put you through. And somewhere in there, I'm sure I made you cry. But I can't remember if we said goodbye. But I recall, well, all of them nights down in Mexico, one place I may never go in my life again. Was I just off somewhere, or just too high? But I can't remember if we said goodbye. but I recall all of them nights down in Mexico. And one place I may never go in my life again. I only miss you, well, every now and then. Like a soft breeze blowing up from the Caribbean. Most Novembers, well, I break down and cry. But I can't remember if we said goodbye. I can't remember if we said goodbye. Yeah. Such a lovely song. Heartbreaking.
Indeed.
I wonder if she should put a banner up there.
A banner?
Yeah.
No.
Says something useful.
I know what you're saying. I know. Doesn't he sing that one well, everyone? I think it's so nice.
I love that song.
You
It is sad. Ron Greitzer, it's very sad.
All right. All right. So Jimmy would like me to put
There it is, the banner.
our little banner. All right. Let's do one of these new tunes.
All right, which one are we going to do?
Let's stay moody, shall we?
You, Moody? That's crazy.
So we'll need more of this. Whoops. I'll have to tune.
You've got to tune.
Are you going to give me a little more of this? I don't know if we still need to do that.
Well, I'll be the judge of that, I guess. Let's see.
I want a lot, though, you know what I mean?
I'll just turn it up now.
All right, so this was from the 11th week of Real Women, Real Songs this year. So Real Women, Real Songs, we're finishing up this week. I jumped ship about halfway through. I kept thinking I was going to get back on the wagon. I kept a faithful list of all the prompts. I even fantasized at one point about just writing one song that included all of the 26 prompts that I missed, which I probably could do.
You could do that.
But I'm not going to. I'm going to let myself off the hook, because for me, even if they're not great songs, writing 24 of them in a year, that's like one every 2 weeks. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's more than I wrote.
Yeah, so not feeling bad about that. Not going to feel bad about that. So this one, this was born in a windstorm. The prompt was first aid kit, and I was thinking of a couple of things. First, I was thinking about how the wind was just tearing up all the trees outside. The trees by this point were, trees were bare, just snapping off. Little branches were snapping off. Big branches were snapping off. But I was also really deep in my memoir work, and so I was thinking about this little scene from 4th grade where I showed up at school with a Band-Aid on my face that I didn't actually have a wound for. I tucked the Band-Aid in my pocket when I left the house that morning, and when I got to school, I put the Band-Aid on my face, and I really wanted my teacher to ask me about it because there were some other wounds that I needed to talk about. But much to my dismay, if she saw it, she didn't say anything. And I wandered past the principal, and I wandered past the school nurse, and I wandered past the front office, And not even any of my friends in the Foursquare court or, out in kickball at recess noticed my Band-Aid. So at lunch, I went in the bathroom.
This is so you, I gotta say.
This is an old thing, and this is actually, I hate to say, I think this is at the heart of my memoir, this little Band-Aid story.
That's what you should call your memoir.
What?
Something like, rip the Band-Aid off or something like that.
Rip the Band? No, I'm not calling Band-Aid days. But just this idea of a hidden wound, which we all have. I mean, we're all walking around broken in some little way or another. So that's where this song comes from. And very unlike myself, I wrote a spoken word piece. So, this is what I got. And it's called, well, I don't know what it's called. I'm calling it What Woke Me. But we'll see. We'll see what it ends up being. That's what woke me, this bully wind pushing the night around, making the trees to sway and moan and crack, losing pieces of themselves that they can't get back. And in the morning, we leave the twigs in the street. We get shoved through the crowded corridors of the human continuum, the bully hustle pushing our attention all around and into them. Funhouse reflections, cold projections, fragile phases, glances and gazes, and fleeting connection. And every eye within every eye, like a mirror, that doesn't bring us any closer, or higher, or clearer. And in the end, we feel so incomplete. Our little twigs just lying in the street. I went full killdeer in the 4th grade, bandage on my face, specially and strategically placed. Bruises hatching under my clothes. I could have flapped harder, could have cried louder, I suppose. But I didn't want to have to. His hands had been rough. I thought my Band-Aid alarm was enough. It's not our fault. We're blind as an elephant's knee. Every last one of us is broken like trees. Write what you love, tell me what you see. So I sing of the backlit wing of the chickadee and the dizzy perfume of the viburnum in bloom in the springtime over on Emily Street, and the final twitch of a cricket dying on a garden leaf, and the raw and incomparable beauty of fresh grief. That's what woke me, this bully wind pushing the night around, making the trees to sway and moan and crack, losing pieces of themselves that they can't get back.
Yeah, definitely. You need that.
I'm gonna have to get some wind recordings for sure.
I got some on my keyboard. I do. I got
I
somebody
don't
used
want
it.
keyboard wind.
Oh, it's excellent. Sounds like the beginning of the universe kind of wind.
It does?
Yeah, it's awesome. That's great.
Oh, thanks, you guys. Yeah, you do know about wind in Oklahoma. No doubt. Yeah, I think there might be a couple little tiny things to fix in that song, but for the most part, I'm really happy with how it came out. It came out kind of in a dream, and I'm not inclined to really doubt what comes in a half dream. I just sort of leave it because I figure this has happened to me a few times where I've written things in that space and I haven't quite understood them. And sometimes it takes years, but they eventually reveal themselves to me. Although I think that one, once you know the backstory, it's pretty straightforward. But glad you like it.
Well, we've gone long enough without speaking of my grandson,
Oh, Roman.
who is the cutest little thing. And it's not just me, everybody says it, so it must be true.
He really is adorable.
He could be the cutest baby on planet Earth right now. But that's a tough one to call. That's a tough one to judge. But I tried to get this together, but I couldn't. I gave him, for Christmas, one of the things I gave him was these little yellow men with these sticky,
We should have brought him down.
I know, these little things, and you just throw them at the wall, and they kind of crawl down the wall. They just kind of
Their
flop.
hands are like little red balls, and they're sticky, and so they
they
let go, and it's like they tumble
and they're
down
like
the
flexible, and they go different ways and stuff. But the other day when we were rehearsing and getting set up, we threw them on the ceiling of the kitchen. This was well over 48 hours ago, and they're still there. They're still hanging there on the ceiling. And I couldn't get it together. I was going to put a camera up there so we could see if any of them fell. We could just...
The cam.
Yeah, the yellow man cam, but I couldn't get that together, so... But anyway, that has nothing really to do with Roman. And this is a song I wrote before he was born. It's really for my daughter and her man there. And so this one's called All We Need Is You, a little song for Roman. Well, I can hardly stand it, been waiting for the day. Ever since your mom told me baby's on the way. There's 2 stuffed bunnies waiting, they're tied up with a bow. Everyone's excited, waiting for the Roman show. Now all we need is you, you have the star and roll. It's 40 weeks, we need a peek at your 10 tiny toes. Watch you grow in your mama's arms and your daddy's gentle hands. There's no more to do now, all we need is you. I moved my coffee table and now there's more room on the floor to play Candyland and Legos and have tea parties galore. I sure hope you like bike rides, chasing fireflies at night, sharing chocolate ice cream, 'cause you'll get the last bite. Now all we need is you, and everybody knows when you pop out your little snout, we'll be a Roman nose. And we'll watch you grow in your mama's arms and your daddy's gentle hands. No more to do now, all we need is you. Baby, by heart. She showed me how much room there is and turned a light on in the dark. Now it's your turn, little buddy, to help your mama shine. Well, you'll always be her baby, like she'll always be mine. Now all we need is you to try on your new clothes. They're not as cute as your birthday suit, but that's just how it goes. And we'll watch you grow in your mama's arms and your daddy's gentle hands. Well, you're almost due, now all we need is you. You're almost due, now all we need is you. Little Roman.
Roman.
He had a sleepover not too long ago. It's awesome.
You did?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, he had a sleepover.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, well, his mom had her wisdom teeth out.
Oh, she did.
And so she was kind of on drugs for a couple days. So, apparently, I don't know why, but apparently you're not supposed to breastfeed when you're taking opioids. It's just crazy.
She was in that much pain?
Yeah, well, she had 4 wisdom teeth taken out.
I don't remember.
Yeah, well, that's because you were on opioids.
No, I was at college. We had other
You're
things.
perpetually on that. All right.
Hey, Tim's here from Indiana.
Excellent.
Thanks for joining us. Thank you for joining us. I think you're going to want your electric guitar for this one. It doesn't sound in tune to me. So I hope everybody's doing well.
I know, Stan.
I feel like everybody I know knows somebody who's had some version of COVID at this point.
I know we have escaped it thus far.
We have. We've been very lucky. So hopefully you all are safe and healthy. I got my booster. I had a sore arm. And I feel like maybe like a sore gland in my armpit for like 24 hours. And then it was like, oh, done. So I got off easy, as I did with all the vaccines. Did you have any side effects, Jim Henry?
Not really.
That's good.
Nothing to write home about, which is good. I got a flu shot too. Did you get a flu shot?
No, I do not get flu shots, actually.
I only get them because I got the flu about 5 years ago, and it kicked my ass.
Oh, really?
Really bad. So
Yeah, I don't get the flu.
I've been getting them ever since.
TV's on, the favorite son is watching how the West was won. Daddy, please, a plastic gun, get brother one for twice the fun. Little camo helmet heads, making brave and playing dead. Missiles made of gingerbread and dollars on a dime. Hey ho, so it goes, the point of sale, the puppet show. The merchant kings of war and woe turn their hands to labor. Sound out the trumpet noise, the cannons bark and jump for joy. Someone's dreading island boy is smiling on a saber. Another world across the sea, home for little busy bees, sweating in some factory. A hurry please, some more of these. Action dolls with laser sights, robot planes that shoot at night. Faster kid and get it right, we're rolling down the line. Hey, oh, so it goes, the point of sale, the puppet show. The merchant kings of war and woe turn their hands to labor. Sound out the trumpet noise, the cannons spark and jump for joy. Someone's dreading darling boy has fallen on his saber. Now these days the spin machine is always on the silver screen. Secret plots and submarines, foreign fiends and magazines. Wave the flag and watch the news and tell us we can count on you. Here's mom and dad marching to children step in time. Hey ho, so it goes. The point of sale, the puppet show. The merchant kings of war and woe turn their hands to labor. Sound out the trumpet noise, the cannon spark and jump for joy. Someone's dreading darling boy has fallen on his saber. So bring your kids and coddle pets, bouncing babes and bassinets. We'll play a game with tanks and jets, and better yet, bayonets, marching bands and color guards, and funerals in your own backyard. And don't forget your credit card, Johnny Wogalai. Hey ho, so it goes. The point of sale, the puppet show. The merchant kings of war and woe turn their hands to labor. Sound out the trumpet noise, the cannon spark and jump for joy. Someone's dreading darling boy has fallen on his saber. Yeah, someone's dreading darling boy has fallen on his saber.
Just like that.
Just like that, Dave Carter's Hey Ho. Hey Ho.
Yeah.
So good. So good. Oh, Wally, thank you for the tip. Thank you very much. Hey, CERN is here. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us.
How you doing over there? You doing okay?
I'm doing good, but I'm eyeballing your Ricola over there. I might have to steal it.
You can have it. You can have it. I'll have some more of this. Somebody pointed out earlier in the thread that this is the same spray that you almost killed Joan Baez with. In fact, it is. It is the same
No,
spray.
I didn't almost kill her, but she was without voice momentarily. She had to recover. Yeah. Do you guys know that story? So Joan and I, when I was on tour with Joan in 2002, 2003, a little bit, and we shared a stool between us for our doodads, you know, your capo, your picks, and your lozenges. And she usually has Ricolas, and I had this stuff, which is called soothing throat spray.
Used to be called Singer Saving Grace.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know why they call it soothing, because it tastes like straight up alcohol and it's super harsh. But anyway, so I was using this during the show, and she just saw it sitting there, and she just thought, yeah, that's the stuff for me. I'm going to try this for the first time ever in front of 1,000 people. And so she sprayed like 4 sprays in her mouth, and you just saw like, and then her eyes just popped out, and she's like, and we just cracked up. I don't know, it was really funny. But she couldn't sing for a minute.
You know, I was just reading today that her dad invented some medical equipment, like, what was it? Something to do with X-rays.
Oh, I don't know.
Like some sort of technology that's used in kind of X-rays, like a long time ago. That's pretty cool. Like Albert Baez or something like that.
Yep.
Well, let's do, some of you probably know that we did a Simon and Garfunkel tribute show as one of these live streams, and I'd hate to, I don't want to let these songs go. Some of them were so great, and we did a great job on them. So let's do a Simon and Garfunkel song.
All right, what do you got?
You have to guess what it is.
Okay, I'm ready to guess.
Let's see. You have to guess the key, too.
Yeah.
I am just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I've squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. Well, all lies and jest, still the man hears what he wants to hear, disregards the rest. La, 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 la. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of a railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Asking only workmen's wages, come looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come on from the whores on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La, 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 la. We're in A. Well, I'm laying out my winter clothes, wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters, they aren't bleeding me, leading me, going home. Well, in the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I am leaving, but the fighters still remain. La, 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 la. Lie, 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 lie. Yeah, great song. Great song. Well, people are asking about if we're going to do a Slade Cleave song. Well, you know,
It could be.
It could be. I mean, I wasn't planning on it, but
Let's see here.
you never know. You never know.
All right.
All right.
We'll do one I wrote for Real Women, Real Songs last time in 2014. This is from Low Tide.
The tide.
Low Tide. we do it here and see.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Hey, Heather's here. Hi, Heather. Nice to see you here. Hi, Ruth. Thanks for the kind words. Glad you're enjoying that. Or you enjoyed that. More Simon and Garfunkel, says Gary. I hear you. Those songs are so good.
Okay.
Get my tone right.
Rockin Tone.
A festival tent, a wintertime trip, that library tour, his trembling lid. When he fell for me, 2 years to the day, our daffodil hour, 2 hearts finally home, true love finally ours. He will marry me. We planned on living light and traveling far. Currency of laughter, couple old guitars. A stormy first year, the whippingest gale, rough waters ahead, red flag for a sail. We're in trouble here. Daffodil stems all bent and torn thin, their sad yellow mouths cry the bleak giving in, surrendering. We did not have a language for our pain. Flooded him with pleas and sighs. He didn't say a thing. So I waited for words and I watched him for signs, but there's nobody here and the garden's gone dry. So those shoes in the hall and that towel on the rag and that frame on the nail, I take it all back. Cause no one can survive on nothing there. I came here for the long haul and it don't seem fair. What to do but pack up and move on. I'm in search of other gardens, singing other songs. Last box in the truck and my cat in her crate. So long to this love and my daffodil days. Bye bye.
Yeah. I like that one. That's
True
a good-
story.
Yep.
True story.
Twoo. It's true story.
It's true. It's totally true. Get it, Jimmy. Get that tea.
All right, let's do.
What are you drinking? Dandelion?
It's Breathe Easy tea.
Oh, it's Breathe Easy.
I'm stuffy. Oops. All right, let's
Better
do
not
this
have
one.
the cocoa.
I don't have the cocoa. Someone asked a very good question. How would we find you two
Michael.
on Patreon if we wanted to support you that way? Well, that's an excellent, excellent question. Tracy, would you answer him, please?
Could there possibly be a banner for
A
that?
banner. Yeah, Patreon is a way to help support us, but also you get some fun and cool stuff, like the video Tracy was talking about, the outtakes video. And,
Yeah. So what is Patreon? You know, it's really hard. I'm still working on how to actually talk about what Patreon is. It's a subscription site, so people pay some little amount, right? There are tiers, and for some artists, you get different things at different tiers. Jim Henry and I each have Patreon subscription sites. We don't do that like pay more, get more stuff. We just say whoever joins us gets everything.
Gets everything.
Because we don't really want to spend our time like administering like tier things. Like we just want to be making our stuff. You know, we want to be making videos or outtakes or recordings or memoir bits or whatever. So, you know, it's a way to help sustain especially some of the non-paying work that we do that goes into being an artist, and especially during these times when, you know, here's our gigs all getting canceled again for the latest variant.
Yep.
And so,
But there's some fun stuff on there, some, you know, and Tracy's just getting hers going, and she's got a couple of videos up there. I have some videos, I have some tutorials, and I'm just about to put up a song that Brooks Williams and I recorded. We recorded a show we did at the Parlor Room in Northampton in 2019. We're going to put out a live record of that, and I'm going to put up a version of the song that I'm actually about to play that he and I did on that recording during that show. So it's some fun stuff. What?
Robin thought Michael's a plant.
Yeah.
No,
well,
he's
yeah.
not really. Shh, no, just kidding. He's not totally. But yeah, so some people are weirded out by Patreon because they're like, oh, you know, special things for people who pay, like pay to play, like that kind of creeps people out a little bit. And I get that. For me, I don't know how it is for you, but for me, I live alone. I work alone most of the time, except when we do this. And it can be really hard to sustain the energy in the vacuum in which I live. And so having it's kind of also like a little bit of a social media where there's no algorithm. So if I make something and I want people to see it, like all my patrons will see it, provided they open their emails, but it goes directly to them. It's not up to like Facebook to decide whether you should see what I'm doing or not.
Yeah, right.
It's like, that's really, you know, so I don't know. I think of it as a conversation. I think of it as a watch me work kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities to it, and I'm just getting started with it and just figuring out how to use it. But we've done concerts. We did a concert.
I'm doing a podcast for a while, a couple of years. I did a podcast.
You did some videos.
Yeah, I do several videos, tutorials, some of them.
And you did a collaboration with Abby, who also has a Patreon.
That's right. So there's lots of stuff going on there, and you should check it out because it's pretty cool actually. And there's lots of artists are doing it. So, and it doesn't, you know, can cost. You can spend $1 a month.
Well, not on mine. You have to spend $3 a month.
Well, you're you after all.
We're fancy over at my place.
So anyway, enough of that. We got that banner going. We should trade banners in a little while, but let's play the song first.
Yeah.
So this is a song, Key of A. When I kiss you, do just one thing, please. Tell my heart goodbye from me. Well, I might fumble, stumble at the start, so forgive me if I'm clumsy with this part. Well, I stopped on a dime. What else could I do? I was speechless and now I'm singing the melody of you. Back from the shadows, sorrow lingers just behind. It's hard to say which way things might wind. The tender kisses, ripe with innocence, to this heart and soul crumble all defense. Love was no friend of mine until you changed the tune. You got me keeping perfect time, playing the melody of you. Say that I'm just a little overdue. You got me ringing like a chime, playing the melody of you. Now when I kiss you, do just one thing please. Tell my heart goodbye from me. The melody of you.
Wow, that's
Remember that one?
blast from the past.
I know. I haven't played that since 2019. I played it with Brooks.
Oh man. All right. Well, how about another one from Low Tide? You might want your electric for this.
Okay.
Oh, Bob is here. Hey, Bob.
I'm trouble with his earbuds.
Yeah. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Say hi to Sheila. This is a sing-along. Oh, Dan's kicked in with the puns. Look out, everybody. Look out. I'm going to call you Dan Punger instead of Dan Unger. I'm probably not the first person to think of that. Hey, Penny's here. Hi, Penny. I saw you in there a little earlier. Thanks for joining us.
All right, rock it.
Wendy, I'm afraid I don't know what I'm made of anymore. Can't make sense of all these shatterlings upon the bedroom floor. There'd be no sleeping here, just blurs of sorrow through the open door. Should've warned those boys about me, should've warned those boys. Never mean to, but somehow I always spill the loving cup. It's in some passionate exchange, it's in the way I don't let up. Can I trust myself in love? Seems I always fuck it up. Better warn those boys about me, better warn those boys. 'Cause 'cause I bruise them, everyone. There's a hole in the palm of my love. I cut them, they run through the hole in the palm of my love. My first love wouldn't tell me why he changed his mind about our plans. Some vicious word I spoke just burned the gold right off the wedding band. Kept it to himself and now the ashes flying through my hands. Better warn those boys about me. And Andy, I'm afraid this story's gonna play out like the rest. I'll take this broken bird and hold him to my hopeful heaving chest. Sing the mountain down while God remains oblique and unimpressed. Should've warned that boy about me. I bruise them, everyone. There's a hole in the palm of my love. I cut them, they run through the hole in the palm of my love. Should they lock me up? Oh, Andy, would you throw away the key? And let's not talk about the girl I was and the wife I'll never be. Let them cut the sword from underneath my tongue and set me free. Say something good about me, say something good. Though I bruise them, everyone, there's a hole in the palm of my love. I cut them, they run through the hole in the palm of my love. There's a sword under my tongue and a hole in the palm of my love. And Andy, one more thing, I'm leaving this old violin to you. For all those easy nights and emails and the honest talking to. For every lie I told, I never played a note that wasn't true. It's one good thing about me, the one good thing. 'Cause I bruise them, everyone. There's a hole in the palm of my love. I cut them, they run through the hole in the palm of my love. There's a sword under my tongue and a hole in the palm of my love. Can't save a single one with a hole in the palm of my love.
Got a little weird there at the end.
Yeah, it did. Weird's good. Weird's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's switch banners on there.
I know Ron, right? He likes that one. He gets to rock out on that one. Wow, wow. Although I didn't hear you do so many of the wow, wow that you usually do.
Wasn't feeling that.
That's a technical term, everyone. Wow, wow.
Excuse me.
What's going on over there, sir? Maybe you
I
should
got a
have
sinus
color.
thing. I got a sinus thing going on.
Maybe you have allergies.
I don't know. Maybe shit thawed out today. Let's do this. This is my hit.
Your hit. I'm gonna get this beer.
Yeah, you didn't want to change the banner?
Huh?
You didn't want to change the banner?
Oh, I can.
Yeah. Let's get back to today.
I'll put our little, sometimes people like to send in a check. I get a few checks, so there's the address for that. If you send in a check, you'll get a personalized handwritten note back to thank you.
We won't say from who, but
That's right.
no, you're in charge of all handwriting.
I am. It's fun.
You just like going to the post office.
I go to the post office every day. I'm always ready for some good news at the post office.
What about Sunday? Do you go on Sunday?
No, I do not go on a Sunday. That would be silly, Jim. Silly.
Come on now. Yeah, fun to play your own songs. We haven't done a lot because we've been doing all these cover songs. Station wagons full of blankets, and Dad's whistling a tune. He won't tell us where we're going, smiles and says we'll be there soon. There's 8 of us if you count Jeffrey. Barely 2, so Mom holds him. We're going crazy in the way back, fueled by the Kansas summer wind. It's $2.50 for the carload, and we park in the front row. Saturday night, we're feeling alright at the drive-in movie picture show. There's a double feature in a playground, and all the popcorn we can eat. Place our bets who stays up the latest, and our pajamas all have feet. Dad hangs a speaker from the window. We can't get him to move his head, so we spread some blankets on the gravel. Makes an outdoor movie watching bed. Kissing on the big screen, we fall asleep watching stars up in the sky. The next thing that I remember Mom's tucking me in tight. She whispers, did you have a good time? I say, let's go again tomorrow night. It's 2:50 for the carload. We park in the front row. It's Saturday night. We're feeling alright at the drive-in movie picture show. It's Saturday and James Bond is playing at the drive-in movie picture show. Write a few more like that. I'll be all set.
Wistful. Right?
Sarah was dancing on that one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Aw. With one of her cats. Cat dance. Best kind. I wish Pickles would dance with me, but she most assuredly will not.
Well, not yet.
I just don't see it in our future. Although she does do a little dance for food. She spins around in circles and chatters.
I do that too.
You good?
Yeah, I'll catch up.
Do I have a lot of guitar? Am I still boosted a little bit?
No.
Tell me something you want. Tell me something you feel. I thought that was part of the deal. Love is a sea full of stars in the morning. It's the sweetness inside of the storming. Oh, but you have let go of my hand. We were always home, even standing near. But I miss you, dear. There's a closing door and a fence of fear, and I can't get clear. Were you ever here? I feel like I'm starving for sunshine, and the meters are threatening a flat line. Oh, and that wasn't part of the plan. Love is the rain coming down in your blue eye. It's the back roads we promised to live by, long before you let go of my hand. We're always here, but you're never home, and I feel alone. Such an awful ache when you disappear. every souvenir of these 3 long years. Were you ever Were you ever here? From Low Tide. Written on a beach in North Carolina. 5 in the morning. Breakups are so good for songwriting. They're just so good for songwriting.
Well, let's do this. Let's go into a tuning, damn it.
All right, let's do it. So, Jim, you going to make any New Year's resolutions?
Spend more time with my grandson. How about that?
It seems like
I was trying to do that before, but I'm going to keep trying.
You spend a lot of time with Roman.
Well, I want to spend even more time.
You're lucky that he lives right here. I mean, you know, my grandparents were 3,000 miles away.
Well,
that was hard.
it is 30 minutes, so that's a long way.
That is not a long way.
When you're missing him.
Yeah, well.
Damn. We want this to be good for the internet. It's got to be in tune.
Yes, it does.
If I remember this one. Hey, Steffi's here.
Hey, neighbor.
I got to bring Roman over to see Stephanie.
Oh, yeah.
I keep wanting to, but I haven't been able to manage that yet. But we'll come see you. We'll come see you. Drive alone, mostly at night, and on my way home, I watch the lights from all the towns along Route 9. Takes a little longer this way, but I don't mind, and they all have different feel that I've come to know from behind the wheel. And this late at night, there's a gentle pulse. I can hear it now if I listen hard enough. And these towns belong to me, though I'm not from here. Been driving these roads for 15 years. Oh, I'm not a native, I can never be. Living in the valley now, and it's home to me. I've lived in Northampton, Amherst too, a Greenfield Road, up in Montague. When I'm downtown, where people wave to me, I give out directions about where things used to be. And this is where my first love to let me down. Where my last love lived to be right off the ground. Getting ready, our first baby's due. As I drive along tonight, everything looks new. And these towns belong to me, though I'm not from here. I've been driving these roads for 15 years. Oh, I'm not a native, I can never be. Living in the valley now, and it's home to me. 5 college life, 3 county fair, 1 horse towns, sleeping everywhere, an evening on the common, movie and a band. Little league losers lick their wounds at the ice cream stands. Now as I drive along, connect these towns. Oh, I'm not alone. And tonight I found I love to drive along Route 9. Takes a little longer this way, but I don't mind. And these towns belong to me, though I'm not from here. Been driving these roads for 15 years. Oh, I'm not a native, I could never be. Living in the valley now, and it's home to me. Yeah, boy, fiddle just makes it on that one.
Oh, are you saying you like my playing?
No, I'm not saying that at all, but I'm saying, of course I am, I'm saying that. That's actually, that's a good point. There's a great story about Chet Atkins, who was playing his guitar, playing something, and somebody said, boy, that's a great sounding guitar. And he goes, how's it sound now? It's like, good point, good point.
Oh, you got it. That's good. I love that song. Well, I guess I'll play another one of my new songs. This one was from the 3rd week, so this would have been January of last year. The prompt was Flashlight.
Do I
It's
know
a
this
song
one?
for Miss Kitty. Yeah, you know this one.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a little quirky, so you're going to have to look sharp.
What key are we in there?
We are on, let's see.
It's a D, it looks like.
Play D? Yeah. Yes. I got sunlight on the kitchen floor and a shadow by the tree. The mystery is alive right here inside my cup of tea. I don't need a flashlight or no moon to help me see. 'Cause everywhere I look, I find you. In the happy yap of the neighbor dogs that play in the city park, your light is still alive, my dear, through winter's cold and dark. You can let them keep their lanterns, let them use up their last spark. 'Cause everywhere I look, I find you. Oh, heart of my heart, and eye within my eye, free as a bee in the big blue sky. The world has got me thinking that there's no such thing as goodbye. There's a fiddlehead unfurling like a cat's tail in the dell. The river's white and jumping, and there's a jingle of the bell. Daisy hearts as golden as the eyes I love so well. Everywhere I look, I find you. Oh, heart of my heart, and eye within my eye, you're sailing like the rain through the summer sky. The world has got me thinking I got no good reason to cry. Now when my work is done here and all my days are through, I'll lay down for my final sleep and dream a dream of you. I'll cross the holy river, love, with just one thing left to do. Come and find you. Oh, heart of my heart, and eye within my eye, happiness and peace in the by and by. The world has got me thinking that there's no such thing as goodbye. Yeah, I don't need no flashlight or no moon to help me see. I got sunlight on the kitchen floor, a little shadow by the tree.
Aw. That's Kitty. You made it through without crying.
I did.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. First time.
I know. Bittersweet.
It's been a year.
Yeah.
Just a year. A year and
Bittersweet.
about a week. It's true though, there's like this magic time right after where you feel like you're seeing signs everywhere and you're like, how can they be gone? They're everywhere, you know? I call that period the bliss of grief. I think it's interesting that I noticed just today in both of those songs that I shared that the idea of I within an I within every I, appears in both. That's curious to me. There was something else too that came around twice, but well, I think it's just the raw and incomparable beauty of fresh grief. Obviously, that's where I was writing from in the first half of the year, and that is a great place to be writing from. You're just so in touch. You're so stripped raw, you know, and you're so in touch with other realms and things that you might not normally have access to. I find that to be a beautiful and rich time myself. As hard as it is to go through, it's really good for the art, and really good for the heart. So, yeah. Aw, be right.
Be right. Maybe we should change that banner again.
We all miss Kitty Pumpkins.
Yeah, well, she was a sweet cat.
She was the best kitty ever. But Pickles is great.
Pickles has her own kind of specialness.
Pickles is fire compared to Miss Kitty. Pickles is just like, she's here to just wake me up and not let me think that I'm a cat whisperer. She's like...
She's the boss.
Well, you know, actually with Miss Kitty was kind of like the kitty on my terms. Like anything I wanted to do with Miss Kitty, I could. I could flip her over my shoulder. I could wrap her up in a blanket like a burrito. I could put her in a coat. I could stick her in my sweatshirt. Like I could do anything to that cat. You know, take her on tour, throw her in the redwoods. Go, fine. You know, climb around on some trees. But Pickles has boundaries. And it's good. It's actually...
We all need boundaries.
We do need boundaries. And this has not been a forte of mine, so she's teaching me. You know, there's no accidents here. We came together for a reason.
Well, let's change the vibe. That's my job. Yeah, so this is another song I haven't played in a long time. Long time. About growing up in Kansas. Amidst bad weather. Yeah, see if I remember it. Yeah, no guarantee on this one. This one's called When the Siren Blows Again. First left, then right, then back again. The porch swing shimmied in a summer wind. Well, I just turned 5, the 10th of July. That was the day I saw my first tornado sky. And all the leaves on the trees are upside down. Sirens are screaming and rain's coming down. While the wind cuts the Kansas plains, above the roar I hear my mama call my name. She grabbed the kids and a blanket and the radio, and down the cellar we all go. For heaven help us that the house don't fall in. We'll keep our fingers crossed until the siren blows again. Now there's food in the cellar, candles too, a bed for the dog and the pump is new. 5 boys and a girl are breathing basement air. The way it looks outside, I'm glad we're all down here. Where Dad is standing, Mom would always sit, smoking Lucky Strikes and saying she should quit. And in the hazy light, she is from a dream. She doesn't mind the storm, well that's the way it seems. Well, she grabbed the kids and a blanket and the radio. Down the cellar we all go. Heaven help us if the house don't fall in. We'll keep our fingers crossed until the siren blows again. again with a wave of a hand. And Dad goes up first to give us his all clear. And then the siren blows as the storm rolls out of here. We grab the kids and a blanket and the radio, and up from the cellar we all go. Heaven helped us, the house didn't fall in. We'll uncross our fingers until the siren blows again. Here we go. Yeah, remembered it. I love that fiddle chopping in there. That was good. Give it a nice backbeat.
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 Let's see here. Let's just see. Jess is in the house.
I know.
She's up in Vermont with the fam.
Vermont, they got some snow up there, I think.
Oh, yes, they've got some snow up there. All right. What about blue's not your color?
Oh, all right.
You want to do that one?
Sure.
I'm going to do that here.
Hope everybody's doing okay out there.
Yeah, what about you all? You making New Year's resolutions? I have resolved not to resolve this year. We're not going to make any resolutions at my house. We're going to live in the moment. I guess that's a resolution, but I'm not going to hold myself to promises I know I'll break by the third week of January. I'm not going to do it this year. No resolutions. Let's see how that goes.
You make resolutions all year long.
I make resolutions every morning in my journal. All I do is plan. So, Robin liked that one. Good. Not make resolutions, it's the circumstances. Can't change. I like that, Rebecca. That's really good. That's really good. I like that a lot.
Andy Turret.
Andy.
Love me some Andy.
Are you ready?
Andy, oh, me or Andy?
You.
You ready, Andy? You ready for whatever's about to happen?
That's right. Oh, Susan's
Oh,
on the
yeah.
line. Hey, Susan. Blue's not your color, baby. I know you thought that maybe I could be true. I'm not forever, honey. Go find another while you still look fine. Now don't get to cursing. I'm not the person for your fantasy. But darling, I ain't lying that I've been trying for someone you want me to be. Yeah, bringing home the bacon, far as love making, I think we both can agree. These tears are good for nothing. Maybe it's time for you to ask me to leave. Because blue is not your color, baby. I know you thought that maybe I could be true. I'm not forever, honey. Go find another while you still look fine. Well, I said pain I cannot disguise. Oh, tragically created, heart palpitated. I tremble deep down inside. Just stand me at the altar and call the doctor, 'cause I may not survive. Because blue, it's not your color, baby. I know you thought that maybe I could be true. I'm not forever, honey. Go find another while you still look fine. I know you think I'm yellow, while other fellows are dreaming of you dressed in white. Well, my heart is black as coal, but there's fire in my soul. It's burning red, baby. Can you even see the smoke from my point of view? Because blue is not your color, baby. I know you thought that maybe I could be true. I'm not forever, honey. Go find another while you still look fine. Go find another while you still look fine. Go find another while you still look fine. What are you doing? He's putting us in a
silly.
smooth phase.
Yeah, right.
You went smooth right there.
I went smooth
You went
on
all
you.
cognac on us.
Smooth on your ass.
That's Blue Is Not Your Color by 49 Special. That was one of our discoveries in Livestream land.
I don't know, maybe we should go back and do bees again. That
I
was
know,
fruitful.
bees were fun. Bees were really fun.
Well, I think we got time for one more song here.
Okay.
Looking like. Let's do this one of mine, a fitting closer, as always, and the only song in 3/4 of the day.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Do that one.
Well, we want to thank you all for coming. This is our 22nd live stream
Jesus.
of the pandemic, our last live stream of the year. And I just want to say that we are so grateful for your attendance. You're so grateful to have people to play for.
Yeah.
And so grateful for the tips that you've offered us. They have truly kept us afloat.
Sustaining. They have been
Very
sustaining.
sustaining.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that.
So we're really, really grateful for that. We do plan to continue the live streams in 2022. So I know there's some of you, people aren't traveling as much. I think this is a pretty fun way for us to all connect, and hopefully you're also all connecting in the chat and stuff, and starting to see, by this time, familiar faces and new friends, and we're just glad to have this community around us, and people to play for. So thanks for being here.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
And thank you to Jim Henry for just setting up this beautiful space. I mean, check out these blue lights and this beautiful neon sign. Of course, I supplied the fire.
Nice.
We got the fireplace, and that's my big contribution.
No, it's a labor of love.
But you definitely did it right. So what a joy it's been to play in this room and
Yeah.
have a nice experience, and be able to deliver a nice show.
Well, it's nice for people to be able to hear and see things. So
Yes, it is.
it is. So yeah, don't forget to hit subscribe or like on YouTube, and it helps the quality of the video eventually.
It definitely does. It all funnels right back into the show. Marion, thank you so much for being here. It's nice to see you. Nice to see that you made it. Thank you for coming. What do you got for us, Jimmy?
Well, let's take
Take
this
us
big
out.
dog home, as they say. What?
I was just noticing you didn't play any Slade Cleaves.
I decided to give Slade a little break. He was getting tired, I think.
Wow.
It's a good one to end on here.
This is a good one.
You have to do the little lick on there. I like that. Well, the Cowboys are winning. The bar is doing okay. They won't mind paying me to play. Well, I'm 10 days out on a 2-week Texas tour. I hit San Antonio today. This is a genuine roadhouse on the outside of town, the newest old dance hall around. And they like songs about Texas and most things by Willie. They let the kids and the dogs run around. Boy, that's been a long.
There's a sign on the behind the bottles.
And there's a sign. Okay, let the kids and the dogs run around. And there's a sign on the back wall behind the bottles and stools, announcing the closing time rules. It says you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Leave your change for the waitress and finish your beer. And we all hope you have somebody you can hold tight. But when it's last call, well, that's it for the night. There are $1 bills stuck to the ceiling. The table legs wear boots and blue jeans. There's a cowboy in the corner. You can't rope a cowgirl. His pickup spits dirt when he leaves. And here's 2-year-old Ruby. She smiles at me while I'm playing, runs away before mom can catch her. And everyone works here or knows someone who does. Before long, the bar is self-serve. Bartender asked me to make the last call, so I read from the sign on the wall. I say you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Leave your change for the waitress and finish your beer. And we all hope you have somebody you can hold tight. When it's last call, well, that's it for the night. And now it's last call, so that's it for tonight. Yeah. Well, thanks, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, as always. And we'll see you last Tuesday in January 2022.
That's right. It looks like it's going to be January 25th. We'll be here last Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
Rockin' the Casbah.
We'll do it again.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Make it go away.
Make you go away. Watch this, everybody. Say bye-bye, Jimmy.
Bye-bye.